I plan my dad's barbecue all over these ribs.
All right, we're back with another My Dad's Barbecue guest chef. Today we have an amazing chef, but before I tell you about him, I want you to know that there's lots of videos out there that show nothing but hands and food, and they do the whole thing in 30 seconds, but they miss out on the person. That's why we're bringing in the guest chef. All right, let's introduce today's guest. Today we have Bill Pantle. Come on in, Bill. A lot of you may know him from Highwood Days and all sorts of other events. He's also known as Mr. Frank Sinatra. All right, Bill, before we get started,
Yes.
I got a gift for you. This is yours to keep.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Wow. I will put that on.
Yes.
I will put that on as we speak.
One of the other things that's great about Bill is that when he came over to be a guest chef, he walked in with his own bottle of Jack Daniels.
Well,
nobody's done that before.
Yeah.
We're going to start with the drink once he gets it tight. Cheers.
Cheers.
And then I'm going to step off.
Salute. Well, Danny, you know, I appreciate you having me here tonight, but what we're going to do is we're going to cook some ribs. And this is just a recipe that I learned, you know, a number of years back. I like to keep it pretty short and simple, make these ribs absolutely delicious, like candy almost. So I've got my own barbecue rib rub here that I've made. I add a little cinnamon, I add a little cayenne, I add a little onion powder, a little garlic powder, and a little bit of garlic salt as well. So that's what's in here. And really make sure that everything is covered. And this is gonna go on just like this. When you're cooking your ribs, low and slow is the best way to do it. We're ready to go and get them on the smoker. And we're gonna throw them directly on the smoker or on the grill. In the barbecue world, they call it a bark. And that's really what you want. And now let's take them inside so I can show you the finishing process before we cut them up and devour them. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're using My Dad's Barbecue Original. If you like it a little spicier and maybe have a little bit of a kick, a little zing to it, there's also spicy as well, but we're gonna use the original sauce today. So all I'm gonna do here is we're gonna cover these ribs in sauce and just really get them nice and slathered so that there's, you know, no inch or square inch of meat uncovered by the sauce. But I do it to the undercarriage as well, you know, underneath, because we want that flavor, you know, all those good flavors that's in My Dad's Barbecue, we want them all over the entire meat. Okay, so now this will go back on the grill for another 5 to 8 minutes, and then it's gonna come off for the final step. Okay, so now barbecue sauce is on, it's cooked on, we're ready for the final step, and this is one of the tricks I used. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cover this and give it a little bit of a pat down with brown sugar. I'm gonna hit the entire slab with a nice drizzling of honey. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna wrap these again. And they're gonna go back on the grill or on the smoker for about another 10 minutes. That brown sugar and that honey is gonna caramelize. It's gonna meld with the barbecue sauce, My Dad's Barbecue, of course, or your favorite, but we prefer My Dad's Barbecue more than anything. The end is near, and so I face the final curtain. Oh, wait a minute, the ribs. Danny, we got the ribs. We gotta go get the ribs. Let's go get the ribs. Okay, so we're back in now. Ribs are done. They're ready to go. Let's cut them here and see what we got. Oh yeah. You know what? What goes good with barbecue? A little whiskey, a little bourbon, a little brown liquor. And I've been known to have a few, you know, glasses of brown liquor in my day.
Following your lead?
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's been phenomenal so far.
Yes, absolutely. I'm truly blessed that you brought me in here tonight. I love sharing this kind of stuff with the folks out there, and that's what it's all about.
Grab a slab. Let's see
Yeah,
how we're doing.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, I got to tell you, these look absolutely made here.
Cheers.
Okay, this is probably one of the best ribs I've ever had. You're right about the candy.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes amazing.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed it. Bill, thank you so much for coming.
I've enjoyed it as well.
Good. If any of you guys are interested in being a guest chef, send me a message. Let me know. We're always looking for great, wonderful people with personality. You don't have to sing as good as Bill. It would help.
Or at all.
Or at all. You don't have to do anything.
And remember, my dad's barbecue is finger licking good too.
Finger licking good.
Finger licking good.
All right. Thanks again. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I'll talk to you soon.
You're welcome.
Have a great day, everybody.
See you, folks. And more. Much more than this. I did it Danny's way. All right. And did it